even as the entire nation was immersed in the Pran Pratishtha ceremony and unveiling of Lord Rama, Tamil Nadu was on a different tangent. There was talk about how the Tamil Nadu government had allegedly attempted to block the live telecast of the Ram temple event in Ayodhya, apparently through an oral order. It was only later when the Supreme Court intervened and observed that said that no one was bound to abide with the oral orders. Now, there were a number of celebrities from the south of India. We saw Chiranjeevi, we saw Ramcharan, and of course, superstar Rajinikanth. While the consecration ceremony of the Ram temple in Ayodhya garnered wide attention across the nation, netizens in Tamil Nadu criticized superstar Rajinikanth for attending the event. The superstar faced backlash on social media platforms after he defined the occasion as a historic event. He said, and I quote him, he said, "It was a historic event and I am very fortunate. Will definitely come to Ayodhya every year." Now listen in to what superstar said.
बहुत बढ़िया था, ये ऐतिहासिक इवेंट है। सो इस दिन में इधर था वो मैं भाग्य हूँ, बहुत भाग्यशाली हूँ।
सर, प्रभु श्री राम की मूर्ति कैसी लगी? कितना खूबसूरत?
बहुत बढ़िया देखा मैंने।
दोबारा आएंगे सर अयोध्या?
डेफिनेटली हर साल आऊँगा।
थैंक यू सो मच।
One particular social media user, I am not going to name him, he is from Chennai, attacked Rajinikanth sharply, saying how he always acted against the interest of the Tamil people. Which interest is he talking about? We will find out, just wait for a bit. Similarly, music maestro, the great Ilaiyaraja came under attack on social media after he praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the Pran Pratishtha of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. A social media user from Chennai posted on X that Ilaiyaraja was not invited to the event because he belonged to a particular caste. The tweet was of course extremely disparaging and most despicable, but that is often how social media behaves. Look at the hypocrisy of it all. On the one hand, the DMK government and several Tamils speak about how they believe in Samuttavam, which means equality, no caste. But here it is that they go to social media platforms and criticized a man who's given them one of the best music ever. The two men, superstar Rajinikanth and Ilaiyaraja sir, are undoubtedly icons in South Indian cinema, and even as they are worshipped by their fans, their religious choices seem to invite much derision. Why is that? Let's debate. Let me now invite R.A. Arjuna Murthy, who is a Prabhari of Tamil Nadu BJP social media and in charge of Shivaganga parliamentary constituency, with us, Vignesh Selvaraj, who is a film critic and political analyst, and Jagadishwaran, who is a political analyst, and also S. Venkatnarayan sir, who is a senior journalist. Vanakkam to all of you, a very, very warm welcome. Vanakkam. I would first like to ask Arjuna Murthy sir. Sir, you worked with Rajni sir very closely. I mean, all his decisions, you were witness to that, right? We've always known superstar to be an extremely devout person. His devotion towards Raghavendra Swami, his devotion to all the temples whenever he visits Bengaluru is very well known. I don't understand that on the one hand you worship him like God because of what he's done, and on the other hand you take to social media and you criticize him and say disparaging things about him. Where do you think is the problem, Arjuna Murthy sir?
The problem is in the mind of majority Dravidian movement in Tamil Nadu for past 60 years. In fact, they have been preached wrong information to their mind. One thing they have forgotten in that Tamil Nadu. In fact, Tamil Nadu holds 60,000 temple towers. This is the only place you can see all around in India. We have a 5 element of God, like a fire, earth, air, and everything. We have 5 elements there in representation of Shiva here throughout Tamil Nadu. Only one in Kalahasti, that was earlier with the Tamil Nadu. So like that, we represent complete devotions and rituals, and especially Hindu philosophy, culture, and the rest of the issue, we take it very seriously. In all our tradition, if you look at all our literature in Tamil, which is talking about many things about on Anmiham, we call it as Anmiham here.
Yes.
That is what things are happening here in Tamil Nadu. But unfortunately, these 60 years, what they have done, they erased the belief of Tamil culture in their DNA, and they want to wipe up this DNA impact in their mind, cultivating. Yesterday, even our chief minister said, comparing Perumal and Periyar, how awkward it is. How come he can compare Periyar and Perumal together at the same phenomena? Perumal is a belief of 120 crore people in India. But Periyar is not a 120 crore belief, So the comparison itself very awful one, which we 100% we deny the way in which he is being expressed. This is very categorically, though he mentioned very categorically, but somewhat it is wounded every individual of Tamil. In fact, Tamil is almost now 7.5 crore people. Out of 7.5 crore, hardly they have only converted Muslim and converted Christians. These Christians and Muslim, they have not come from, hailed from any other country. They born and brought up together, and for their various reasons,
Right.
they got a conversion in the later part. So this is the way people are being preached. They have said some story. That story helped them to divide the casteism
Right.
here. That casteism made them to become this amount of
All right. Okay.
Yeah, they are very desperate to say something against.
Arjunamurthy sir, you have you know Rajinikanth very closely. I mean, I have watched your political career throughout for years now. He is even individually in his life, he is a very religious and a devout man. He fasts. I mean, I have seen him go on a fast. Actually, I have also seen him in Rishikesh in an ashram. I mean, I did not make a big hue and cry about it because I thought I should let the superstar have his privacy. But he is a man who is a very religious man. Isn't that right? He believes in all the gods, and particularly his household, and he himself, the superstar, believes in God.
He's a seeker. Basically, he is a seeker. He has started his life. In fact, he mentioned me a few times. In his childhood, he used to go to in Bangalore. There is a temple called Gangadeshwara temple. There a lot of dabas has happened by various saints there. In
Okay.
fact, it is in the cave. In center of the Bangalore, there is a cave temple which is called Gangadeshwara temple, where he used to worship. Whatever he feel uncertainty in his life, he used to go and sit for many hours. That's what he mentioned to me that. So this is the way he has been practiced throughout his life. He is an excellent seeker. That's what from Raghavendra to Mahavadar Babaji. From there he went to the cave. Every year he used to go to the cave, and he used to conduct Kriya Yoga every day. In fact, he spent more time on the devotional and reading lot of epics. That's the way he learned. In fact, he got abundant number of story about Rama and Mahabharatam and
True.
everything.
That is true.
When we hand over the invitation to him, the expression at which everyone, we felt so much divinity we have seen him in his phrase, because he was so happy and delighted.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let me go to Vignesh Selvaraj now. Vignesh, hi. How much is this going to? This is really ridiculous what the social media, some of them are saying. That's what social media does. No, you can throw a stone at anyone. Ilaiyaraja sir, maestro, genius for me, and I am sticking my neck out. Annakilli is playing in my head even as I am talking to you, Vignesh. What to do? We Tamils are brought up on his music. Him and Rajinikanth sir. How much is it going to impact their work? The same people will go and watch those movies. Isn't that right, Vignesh? For 1 second of fame.
Ma'am, actually, I always used to wonder that particularly in Tamil Nadu, individuals are having certain constraints regarding their political thoughts. See, actually, Tamil Nadu is a land where cinema actors and cinema-related oriented peoples are the star political campaigners for several parties. They are MLA, they are MP, they have become even chief minister. They have their own ideology, political ideology, and they are traveling in that. But when it comes to Rajinikanth and Ilaiyaraja, just because they are oriented towards Hinduism, this is being criticized a lot. See, Rajinikanth and Ilaiyaraja are the God-gifted persons of Tamil Nadu. We are proud to say that we are Tamil. Whenever I go to North India, many times I have faced this. They will ask me whether you are from Rajinikanth Khagav. They identify Tamil Nadu as Rajinikanth Khagav. That is the that is the craze they have created all over India. They have made an
Wow.
identity for themselves. These stars should be celebrated. These stars should be celebrated irrespective of whatever their political ideologies. See, Rajinikanth has clearly mentioned that he is not into politics. He was about to come into politics. At that time, they
All
were
right.
saying a lot of stories about him. He is going to be backed by BJP, blah blah blah.